What it do, YouTube? It's your boy Kenny G checking in one time. It's deeper than that news. And I just had something on me, and I just wanted to put it out. You gotta keep it pushing. That's one thing about life. You gotta keep it pushing. No matter what go on, how it go on, where it go on, when it go on, and why it's going on. You gotta keep it pushing. And that's one thing I done learned over my 32 years is that you gotta keep it pushing. And keeping it pushing starts within yourself. Because keeping it pushing is standing up to whatever problems, whatever energy, whatever situations, whatever you gotta go through to get to where you going to. You gotta admit it, you gotta face it, you gotta figure it out, and you gotta keep it pushing. A lot of people out here like to put the persona out there to the public or to the people that's around them as if they keeping it pushing once they get around them. But the work is done when you by yourself. You keep it pushing when you by yourself. The truth is told when you by yourself. I could leave out the house, get out on the wrong side of the bed, and just dish out a whole bunch of negative energy to the entire world without never facing the problem within itself, which is keeping it pushing and standing up when I'm alone by myself. It's two people that got your best interests out here wholeheartedly. And that's you and that's your entity of which you call God. Whatever positive energy that get you up, keep you pushing, that's what you got to keep it pushing with and tell the truth to. A lot of people like to put the persona out here of, oh, I'm having a bad day. I'm having a bad mood. I'm having a mood swing. I ain't feeling it today. But you don't never come forward and come face with what the problem is. The problem is it start within us. If I go through the work, the blood, sweat, and tears within me, once I get around any type of energy, any type of entity, any type of anything, I done did the work. So I can stand on my 10. I can stand on my 10 no matter who I'm around. I could be around a homeless or I could be around a $10 million person. I'm going to keep the same energy because I done did the work and I done kept it pushing within my own mistrials and tribulations and a lot of stuff. You gotta keep it pushing. It don't matter what it is. You gotta stand up. You gotta keep it pushing. You gotta stick your chest out, keep your chin up. You gotta man up. You gotta woman up. You gotta grown up. You gotta do all of that within yourself. It starts within the confines of your own circumference. Do the work within you. Before we throw the problem to anybody else, make sure you did every single thing you could possibly do to correct it within yourself. Because if you haven't did the blood, sweat, and tears within yourself, how could you ever point the finger at anything else knowing that you have gas in yourself? One thing about it, I live my life for me, for one. For two, the people around me. And you gotta keep it pushing. You have to. It's no discussion. You gotta keep it pushing. And so as I wake up, some days I don't feel it. Some days I wake up on the wrong side of the bed. Some days I'm second guessing myself. Some days are questionable. But at the end of the day, you gotta keep it pushing. You have to. It's mandatory. It's law. So I just wanted to put that out there Y'all keep y'all heads up. Y'all keep striving to be the best person you can be. And I just want to put some game out there. Honesty is what you tell another person. Integrity is what you tell yourself when you by yourself. And keeping it pushing is grounded upon integrity. A lot of people don't understand that. A lot of people don't want to understand that because understanding that it starts within self, that take a lot of work. It take a lot of work. It take a lot to fix yourself, to have an out of body experience and see yourself for what you really is in that certain moment that's making you uncomfortable. It take a lot. But that's the thing. Once you do what takes a lot, what hurts, what's uncomfortable, once you do that within yourself, anything around you, anything in front of you, you keep it pushing, and it's easy. Once you tell yourself the truth, any other truth is easy. If you live in your truth, walk in your truth, you be your truth, can't nobody tell you nothing. Because they just telling you something that you done already dealt with. But when you go out here and you be something that you know you not, it can always be questioned or second guessed. So one thing that we gonna do, family, we're gonna keep it pushing. We're gonna live our truth. We're gonna stand in our truth. And we're gonna make our truth our foundation. Cause lies have no foundation. Lies can go here, there, you gotta keep remixing it, all of that. We not doing that. We not doing that, family. We're gonna keep it pushing. We're gonna keep it solid. We're gonna make a foundation, and we're gonna stand on that foundation. As hard as it is sometimes, that's what you gotta do. It ain't no ifs, ands, or buts about standing on the truth. If you truly got somewhere you trying to go, stand on your truth, and that's your starting line. Lies don't have a starting line. Really don't have a finish line. So I just wanted to put that game out there, family. Kenny G, deeper than that. Salute me. Holler at me. Y'all have a blessed day. Stand in your truth and keep it pushing.